Hello and welcome to another Raggy's Craft with beer review over at the Raggy's Tap Room. Today reviewing Birchy. It's a double dry hopped, double IPA, 7% from Pohjala Brewery, based in Estonia. And there's the clip art there, the pump, the clip art for it. I actually got this from LowCostbeer on a draft beer on keg, but into draft. And apparently it's made with birch, so that's going to be really interesting as a gardener who works with trees and stuff. So as you can see, it is solid. Any home brewer will know that. So what they do, they pour it out the keg into a bottle, and I think they squirt a bit of CO2 or something, whatever they squirt in, to make it last, to refirm it. Magpie Brewery near me do a similar sort of thing. And they have a month on their bottles. It lasts a month. Like I say, I don't say that you should let it go any further than a week or so, especially with craft beers. With stouts, I would reckon you can go a lot longer. But you don't buy beer to let it sit there for weeks on end, months on end. So as we can see, it's a lovely deep orange pour. Couple of centimetres of white head. Okay, lovely nose on it. Super fruity nose. I'm interested to see about this birch element, a woody element, I presume. It gives it almost a sour element, for want of a better word. Like I say, it's smooth. It's hard to know. I would say it's more tropical than actual citrus, but it's tasting bang on. And like I say, another good. Oh God, it's cold. It's cold in here tonight now. Another good beer on keg from LowCostbeer, aka Smiling Grape. I mean, when they're tasting this good. As you would have noticed with the channel at the moment, there's a beyond ridiculous amount of beer reviews coming out. Not everybody watches every beer review anyway. The cask beer reviews are predominantly to give you a chance to see what it's like when it's in the pub, and if it looks good. It's like my version of Untapped, albeit I'm actually drinking it and not just taking photos and getting a sample, taking a photo. Oh, I've had that. Yep, 4.1, and then moving on to the next beer, just to get your numbers up. I am actually drinking it, so. Oh, absolutely as flavoursome as they come. Let me just go back, see what it says about it. I did read something about it, and when I came off the page. So, yeah, juicy DIPA brewed with toasted birch bark and hopped with Vista and Mosaic BBC. Yeah. And yeah, it looks perfectly the same. In fact, mine looks lighter than some of these. Actually looks better. So Pohjala, on the channel, I think I've only had some maybe an Imperial or two from Pohjala before. I'm sure Craig was the one who actually gifted it me. Well, it might have been Borman actually. But yeah, it's a nice beer. You know, it's tasting nice. Um, I've seen if them toasty elements come through. Certainly not a juice fest of a beer. It comes across as that, but it's got complexities in the taste. And for someone who's already had a dipper this afternoon, it's even though it's another DIPA, it's just tasting spot on. God, if only I could brew something as nice as that. One day, maybe, when the prices come down again. Oh, I've got to say, I'm feeling the ABV on this one. Probably could do with some food. I had some food at 1 o'clock, and it's now just about 7 o'clock, so I could probably do with some food. But yeah, very nice. Lovely to try beers from different breweries all around the world. It's what makes beer reviewing interesting. It's that ability to go somewhere. It's like going into a bottle shop for the first time, and just being there and like you're just a kid in a sweet shop, albeit an alcoholic sweet shop. And again, like LowCostbeer, they're having a staggering range of draft beers and ciders and even wines. I think even spirits as well. I mean, draft spirits in small measures is actually an interesting idea. The price is right. I mean, if you can get older little bottles like that, perfect. Yeah. I mean, I am going to nip over to Low Cost on the way over to Norfolk in March 16th, 17th, somewhere like that. We're over there for a full weekend, so we're going over on the Friday and we're coming back on the Monday evening. So 4-hour journey. It's a bit of a trek for the way back. Son's going to be ill. You know, he's going to have a poorly stomach that weekend or something. I think he might actually be off anyway, but there you go. I won't be having a poorly stomach. I'll have to make sure I get some holidays in and book them in. But, you know, these things happen. But, yeah, looking forward to a great weekend away. Putting a few new breweries on the old stamp, getting some bloody cask beers from further afield, and yeah, just going out and seeing what's out there. And I'm really looking forward to it, to be honest. You know, yeah, you need a break every now and again, don't you? It does seem that the last week or two we've had a bit of a glimmer of things going the right way for once in life. And after a torrid, awful time last year, it was tough losing a pet. I think that's the thing that broke us for the whole year, is losing, you know, the downward progression of losing Charlie, our Cocker Spaniel, and his progression downhill, coupled with every single thing else. And sometimes in life, it's difficult because you are strong. We're all strong. We're all stronger than we think we are when we need to be. And it just seems like, you know, watching the news just puts you on a downward spiral. And it's so disheartening. We're in a world where there's no light. It's dark. And we need light. You know, you need a balance of light and dark. Watching funny shows gives you some balance, if you find them funny, that is. Yeah, and Benidorm's my go-to funny show. Although I've watched it that many times, even I'm getting bored of it now. But yeah, the smallest of things last year just gave another kick in the head, and on a downward scale. and little things were upsetting me. And now we're getting to that stage where there does seem a glimmer. I mean, we've still got issues with the car. We've still got a lot of money to pay out for, like most people have. Still worried about what the bill's going to be. It's gas and electric for the winter period. Obviously, in the summer period, you don't turn your gas on, apart from, you know, if you've got a boiler for your water. So, I mean, we've got one of these combi boilers now, so we're not actually heating the tank up to get water. Stupid bloody way of going off anyway. Why not eat it as you're going along? Old-fashioned stuff, eh? And this year we're hoping to not work so much. I worked a lot of hours last year just to keep afloat, and 6-day weeks every week, and I'm hoping that it won't be as bad this summer. Still got to get the pennies in though. You know, at the end of the day, you need pennies to survive. The job is I'm coming into the good time of the year at work, where the creative talent that I've got, and obviously I'm a gardener, so creativeness is key. I ain't just a bloody mower man, but you know, creativeness, growing stuff and that, plants, flowers, vegetables, etc., etc. It starts to get really interesting, and I'm so looking forward to, you know, my job changes, and it's changing, it's evolving all the time as I win with both. I've got 12 acres that I look after. Yeah, I've got a couple of acres myself, but not going down that road. But anyway, I've got 12 acres that I look after, and I'm forever trying new things to win, change, evolve, push, and yeah, it's like having a blank canvas and someone saying to you, don't go too far, but I'm happy for you to do, you know, whatever you think. And so anyway, another cracking beer. Can't say I'm getting the toasted wood. It's a lovely tasting beer, nonetheless. There's a complexity right at the back of the throat, but even then, I can't say it's a toastiness. So what I can tell you is that is a stunning. I mean, look at the head on it still now. It looks great, doesn't it? I mean, it's been in my house now since arrived on Friday. So it would have been packaged on Wednesday or Thursday into bottles, and so we're already 5 days, and that looks amazing, tastes amazing. It's a good advertisement for draft beer on keg. Low cost beer for me, pioneering something that, you know, there's a business model that works there, and there's a business model that you know, breweries that have got keg that they want to get rid of to put new keg on, or they've got cask beer that's going to the end of its date if it's in a brewery pub, saying to people, look, even if they have to sell it cash, you know, saying to people, look, we've got this, you know, gives a quid a pint. Fucking pound a pint's better than chucking it, is it not? You know, it's an interesting thing. For me, a cracking double IPA, lovely tropical fruits and citrus fruits coming through, with a real complex element at the back. Didn't really get a toastiness, but I got a bloody great beer nonetheless. Good 4.4 out of 5. Cheers up. And I've rattled